The state is still mourning the loss of legendary broadcaster Don Robs, who called UH baseball games for 40 years. Joining us now is our own Howard Dashefsky, who started his own career in the broadcast booth with Don. Aloha and good morning, Dash.
Good morning, Brother Sam.
So a tough couple days for all of us in the UH baseball, especially for you who spent many years in the broadcast booth with Don. How did you get your career started with him?
When I was done playing baseball, and of course you know because Don called the games that you played, Jim Hackelman, and a lot of people I think would remember that name at KHVH Radio back in the day. He was there with Don, and I remember when I graduated, I was the communications major. I said, hey, if you ever have an opening in the booth, give me a call. I'd love to sit in. A month later, Jim Hackelman told Don he was leaving to go to the mainland to follow his son who was turning professional as a boxer. Don called me and said, all right, well, if you want to give it a shot, come on up. And I remember we did the first segment. We went to the commercial break. He said, well, the job is yours if you want it. And that was the beginning of my broadcast career. It's my first time being on the air.
His broadcasting tree is extensive. Robert Kakaula, Bobby Curran, yourself, etc. What do you think made him such a great broadcaster?
Well, first of all, he loved the game and his passion for baseball. I think Hawaii, between Jim Leahy and Don Robs, people are, say, spoiled, but just incredibly lucky.
Yes.
He just loved the game, and he loved Hawaii. He went to Japan every year to follow Japanese baseball in the offseason. He had a chance to broadcast for the San Francisco Giants, and that was his team. But he ultimately just wanted to stay home because he loved Hawaii. His family was here in 40 years. As you know, traveling the country, most college baseball teams, if they even do radio, it's a campus station and it's college students, which is great. It's given them an opportunity to get their first broadcast experience. But to have a guy like this, who could have gone on to Major League Baseball for 40 years, it's pretty incredible. We're pretty blessed to have someone like a Jim Leahy and a Don Robs. We had two legends here.
Yeah, and both of them loved Hawaii so much. They had the professional quality, but they wanted to stay here in the islands. What do you think his legacy is here in Hawaii?
Oh, his legacy is just, you know, the quintessential professional, and he set a bar that's so high. Of course, you know, his son, Scott, and it's so great for Scott because, you know, Scott admittedly was a little rough around the edges, and Don really kind of worked with him and mentored him like he mentored so many of us. And now Scott is doing the radio broadcast, following in Pop's shoes. And I did call him Pops because he was more than a broadcaster, as I said. For me, I knew him as a player, and then I became his partner. So we would go on road trips and spend endless hours on airplanes and hotel rooms. And he became a part of my family. I called him, you know, Dad or Pops. And when we would go on road trips to California, he would come to my mom and dad's house and eat dinner there along with the newspaper reporter, Ferd Lewis. So he really became much more than just a broadcaster. And I think that's what his legacy is someone who not only was just great on the microphone and knew how to tell the story of the game that was unfolding in front of him, but he was somebody that really embraced the players, the community, and just really took it all under his wing and owned it.
Yeah, it was always authentic. He became good friends with my dad, so he got to know everybody. So when you look at, this is going to be a weird UH baseball season, not having him around, even, you know, he said, up in the second deck, you know, eating a Heisenberg, drinking a couple of adult beverages. But you do get to see the Robs Leahy press box. When you get to see that, how important is that to you to get to honor him in that way?
Well, I think it's important for everybody now, but it's important for people 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now when hopefully they look up there and they're never going to forget. There will still be a Robs and a Leahy, hopefully, in that press box as there is now. But these two guys, and this, of course, is when they were inducted to the Hall of Honor there at the university, you know, a few years back, Jimmy and Don, you can never forget it. You never forget them. One thing we got to do is get the elevator to go all the way up to the press box. I don't know how that never happened at the greatest baseball stadium, certainly in college baseball. But, you know, gets a little hard to get up to that press box when you get up. Even for us, it's hard to get up. It's a steep climb up there.
It is a steep climb.
You know, seeing him in that booth right there, and I sat next to him for probably about 250 to 300 of his 2,000 games, because I think I did about 5 years with him. And yeah, it's just great, man, because he was able to tell stories from his youth when he went to see some of the greats of the greats. And to be able to just sit by his side and hear his stories and learn from him and become a better broadcaster, a better person, I think that's his legacy. Larry Beal is another one that he gave a first start when he was at Hawaii Public Television. So, man, and I got a couple scoldings when I would say some dumb things on the air initially, and he would just have to look at me and say, we don't use that phrase, and I won't use it now. But a baseball phrase that you and I are familiar with.
No doubt him and Uncle Jim are up in the press box in the sky, if you will, talking about their beloved Bows and Giants right now.
Absolutely, no question about it.
All right, Dash, thanks for stopping by with us.
My pleasure. Number 23.
That's right, my friend. Go Bows.
Go Bows, right on.